Chelsea fans cry for change, a call to return to the Abramovich era. The sound of discontent echoes across Stamford Bridge as Chelsea fans rally for a change in ownership. Once the pride of West London, the club now finds itself at a crossroads, with supporters voicing their frustration over the current regime. The contrast to the Abramovich era, a time when trophy-laden success was the norm, has left many yearning for the past. This article delves into the emotions, frustrations, and hopes of Chelsea fans as they chant, "We want Roman Abramovich back." The Abramovich era, a legacy of success. To understand the current discontent, one must first reflect on the golden years under Roman Abramovich. Since his acquisition of the club in 2003, Abramovich transformed Chelsea into a footballing powerhouse. His financial backing allowed the club to attract world-class talent, resulting in multiple Premier League titles, FA Cups, and a historic UEFA Champions League victory in 2012. The emotional connection. Abramovich's ownership was characterized by a personal touch. He was known to engage with fans, attend matches, and celebrate victories alongside them. This connection fostered a sense of unity between the owner and the supporters, making every triumph feel like a shared achievement. The community thrived under his stewardship, and the emotional bond with the club deepened. The shift in ownership. In 2022, the landscape of Chelsea Football Club changed dramatically. Following the geopolitical turmoil surrounding Abramovich, the club was sold to a consortium led by Todd Boehly. What was initially viewed as a new dawn quickly turned into a source of frustration for many fans. A new era, or a new dilemma. Under Boehly's ownership, Chelsea's approach to football has been markedly different. The focus shifted towards commercial strategies and a more business-minded approach. Fans began to feel as though their emotional investment in the club was being overlooked in favor of financial gains. The chants for Abramovich grew louder, reflecting a profound nostalgia for a time when football was more than just a business. The fans' perspective. As the current season unfolds, the frustration among Chelsea supporters has reached a boiling point. The discontent is not merely about results on the pitch but extends to a perceived lack of empathy from the club's management. The cry for change. The fans have taken to social media and the stands, expressing their desire for a return to the days of Abramovich. The chants of, "We want Roman Abramovich back," resonate through Stamford Bridge, a poignant reminder of what once was. This call for change is rooted in a deep emotional connection to the club, a bond that many feel has been severed. The impact of poor performances. On the pitch, Chelsea's performances have been inconsistent at best. The lack of direction and clarity has left fans disillusioned. Each matchday brings a mix of hope and despair, with supporters wondering if the club they love is still capable of competing at the highest level. The emotional toll of watching their team struggle has only intensified calls for a change in ownership. The role of social media. In today's digital age, social media has become a powerful tool for fans to voice their opinions. Chelsea supporters have taken to platforms like Twitter and Instagram to share their frustrations, organize protests, and express their desire for a change. Mobilizing the fanbase. Hashtags like #BackRoman and #ChangeOwnership have trended, amplifying the message that the current ownership is not in tune with the emotional needs of the fans. This mobilization has created a sense of community among supporters, further solidifying their stance against the current regime. The business of football. While fans yearn for a return to the Abramovich era, it is essential to consider the evolving landscape of football. The business of football has changed dramatically, with financial regulations and commercial interests taking center stage. Balancing passion and profit. Owners today face the challenge of balancing financial sustainability with the passion that drives football. However, many fans feel that the current ownership has prioritized profit over passion, leading to a disconnect between the club and its supporters. The future of Chelsea FC. As the cries for change grow louder, the future of Chelsea FC remains uncertain. Will the current ownership listen to the voices of the fans, or will they continue down a path that many believe is leading to mediocrity? Possible outcomes. Change in ownership. Should the current regime fail to address fan concerns, a change in ownership might occur. Potential buyers could emerge, eager to restore the club's former glory. Rebuilding trust. Alternatively, the current ownership could take steps to rebuild trust with fans. This might involve greater transparency in decision-making and a focus on community engagement. Continued struggles. If the discontent continues unchecked, Chelsea may find itself in a prolonged period of struggle, both on and off the pitch. Conclusion. The emotional landscape of Chelsea supporters is a reflection of their deep-rooted connection to the club. The desire for a return to the Abramovich era is not merely about a longing for trophies but also about rekindling the passion and unity that once defined Chelsea FC. As the fans chant for change, they remind us all that football is, at its core, about emotions, community, and the love for the game. In the end, whether the current ownership heeds the call of the fans remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, the heart of Chelsea FC beats strongest when it resonates with the voices of its supporters. Chelsea fans express discontent over ownership and coaching decisions. In recent weeks, Stamford Bridge has echoed with a chorus of discontent as Chelsea fans have made their feelings loud and clear, booing both the club's ownership and the coaching staff. This unrest marks a significant shift in sentiment for a fanbase that has become accustomed to success and stability under the previous regime of Roman Abramovich. With the dust barely settled from a turbulent season, the frustrations of the fans have taken center stage, illuminating the growing divide between the supporters and those at the helm of the club. The Abramovich era, a benchmark for success. To understand the current discontent, it is essential to reflect on the era that set the standard for Chelsea Football Club. Roman Abramovich's acquisition in 2003 transformed Chelsea into a powerhouse of English and European football. Under his ownership, the club enjoyed a golden period, winning multiple Premier League titles, FA Cups, and the coveted UEFA Champions League. Fans became accustomed to high-profile signings, world-class managers, and a relentless pursuit of trophies. This success cultivated a passionate and loyal fanbase, one that expects excellence on the pitch and a clear vision off it. However, the departure of Abramovich in 2022 marked the end of an era, and with it, the expectations of the Chelsea supporters shifted dramatically. Transitioning ownership, a rocky start. The transition to new ownership under Todd Boehly and Clearlake Capital has been anything but smooth. While the new owners promised to maintain Chelsea's competitive edge, the results on the pitch have raised concerns. The club has struggled to find its rhythm, with inconsistent performances leading to a series of disappointing results. The fans, who once reveled in victory, now find themselves grappling with a reality that is far removed from the glory days. The ownership's decisions, including a flurry of signings that have yet to pay dividends, have been met with skepticism. Many fans question whether the new management truly understands the ethos of the club and its supporters. As performances falter, the frustration has bubbled to the surface, culminating in the recent booing from the stands. The role of the coach, a divisive figure. Compounding the fans' frustrations is the performance of the head coach. While the identity of the coach may change, the expectations remain constant. Chelsea fans are accustomed to managers who not only deliver results but also embody the spirit of the club. The current coach, however, has found it challenging to connect with the supporters. His pre-match conferences, often filled with platitudes and vague promises, have left many fans feeling disillusioned. Fans have expressed that they can no longer listen to the coach's pre-match rhetoric, as it feels disconnected from the realities of the game. The lack of urgency and passion in his words contrasts sharply with the fervor of the fans, who demand accountability and transparency. The booing serves as a stark reminder that the fans are not just passive observers, they are active participants in the club's culture. A fanbase in turmoil. The booing at Stamford Bridge is more than just a reaction to poor performances, it is a manifestation of deeper concerns about the direction of the club. Fans have taken to social media and public forums to voice their dissatisfaction, creating a dialogue that transcends the matchday experience. The sense of community among Chelsea supporters has been shaken, with many questioning their loyalty to the club amid perceived mismanagement. This turmoil has sparked debates about the future of the club. Should the ownership be held accountable for their decisions? Is there a need for a change in coaching staff? The answers are complex, and the fans are divided. Some advocate for patience, arguing that rebuilding takes time, while others are adamant that immediate changes are necessary to restore the club's former glory. The power of the fans. Amidst the chaos, one thing remains clear: the voice of the fans holds immense power. Historically, Chelsea supporters have been a driving force behind the club's success. Their unwavering loyalty and passion can inspire players and create an intimidating atmosphere for opponents. Conversely, their discontent can also serve as a wake-up call for those in charge. The booing is not merely an act of dissent, it is a call to action. Fans want to see a commitment to the values that made Chelsea great, a focus on quality, ambition, and a connection to the community. As the club navigates this turbulent period, it is crucial for the ownership and coaching staff to listen to the supporters and acknowledge their concerns. Rebuilding trust. Moving forward, rebuilding trust between the ownership, coaching staff, and fans will be paramount. Open lines of communication can help bridge the gap, allowing supporters to feel more involved in the club's journey. Initiatives that promote transparency, such as regular updates from the ownership and opportunities for fans to engage with the coaching staff, could foster a sense of unity. Moreover, the club must prioritize a footballing philosophy that resonates with its fanbase. This involves not only selecting players who fit the vision but also ensuring that the coaching staff embodies the passion and dedication that Chelsea supporters expect. Looking ahead, as Chelsea fans continue to voice their frustrations, the club stands at a crossroads. The decisions made in the coming months will be crucial in shaping its future. Will the ownership take heed of the fans' concerns and recalibrate their approach? Can the coaching staff galvanize the team and restore pride in the blue shirt? The answers to these questions will determine whether Chelsea can reclaim its status as a dominant force in football. In conclusion, the booing from the stands is a reflection of a fanbase that is deeply passionate and invested in the club's success. Chelsea supporters have a rich history of standing by their team, but they also have a right to demand accountability from those in charge. As the club navigates this challenging period, the voices of the fans must be heard, paving the way for a brighter future at Stamford Bridge. The path to redemption may be fraught with challenges, but with unity and commitment, Chelsea can rise once again to the heights of glory.